If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. In case you don't know, right now as this video has gone live, Bethesda have set the double gold bullion live in-game, meaning you can trade twice the amount of treasury notes in as normal. But I want to ask you all, do you think that is enough? Normally, as you can see on screen, you can trade in 20 treasury notes a day, which I think we all can agree clearly isn't enough. By now, we're all sat here with an absolute massive stockpile of treasury notes just collecting dust. In fact, before I say any more, guys, drop a comment down below how many treasury notes you have saved up right now and add your level in there as well, why not? Also, while you're down there, vote by clicking either the like or the dislike button. If you agree with my argument that it isn't enough, hit the like button. If you disagree with me and think I'm just complaining about absolutely nothing, then hit the dislike button. Personally, as you can see on screen, I have saved up over 700 notes, which would take me over a month of logging on every single day if I wanted to cash them all in. But considering one of the things I love the most in this game is doing events, that number will just continue to get higher and higher every single day. If you're an endgame player or just generally someone that has been playing a while, you will probably have even more treasury notes than I do. I've got friends who's got thousands of them. Ratty Star used to have thousands of them. Chris has got thousands of them, also known as Unused SETI. There's lots of people with thousands of them, and I'm surprised I only have 700. With this sheer amount of treasury notes, you're just never going to get rid of them with the current limits. Think of it this way, this event will go on till Monday, so that's 4 days worth of double notes, giving us a total of 160 gold that we can cash in with our treasury notes. That's still going to leave me with 600 notes left over. Hasn't even touched it. That's not even half of what I have sat there. I personally really don't like these limits. It's a method Bethesda uses just to try and make people log on every single day if they want to grind towards something, and some people can't do that, so the limits are just pointless. No doubt it will never change, but I just really wish it does. I get there is a few reasons behind it too, like making sure we don't complete everything too fast so we stop playing, but I have lost count of how many people have actually left comments on my videos saying if they don't remove these things I'm going to leave, or they've actually turned around and said, look, I'm sick of these limits, it's not a mobile game, I quit. I really wish they would fix them all just by removing them, and while you're there, remove the caps limit and rebuild the trading system in the game. No one wants to trade thousands of magazines, flux, or treasure maps. It's just stupid. We want to be cap millionaires. If you don't want to be cap millionaire, I don't know what's wrong here. Who doesn't want 200,000 caps? I guess it doesn't really make sense. You'll have to have bin bags full in your camp, but that's not the point. And yes, probably by releasing the caps limit and a couple others and whatever else, it probably will mean that sites like the one I'm sponsored by will make a bit of money out of it. But why do you care? If people enjoy this game so much that they're using sites like the one I'm sponsored by or whoever else, then they clearly really enjoy the game. And if they're spending their real money on stuff like that, no doubt they're spending their real money in the atomic shop, which means you also get money. I don't see the whole hate behind it. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Now, before I go off on a complete rant, there is another side of this argument. If you're just a casual player who only gets on a couple of times a week and not really that bothered by getting on and grinding constantly for hours on end or anything like that, these limits probably don't really bother you so much. If you're new to the game, they also probably don't bother you so much. And, you will get to a point where you are sat there on 700 treasury notes like I am, and you will realise, hang on, I can't do anything with these. They're just sat there doing nothing. And then you'll get how people like me feel. It honestly does feel like these limits are kind of set for early game players. For when you're level 50 to 100, it's probably alright. You're probably not going to be really affected by them. But once you start getting into the hundreds of levels, you're going to start realising, I can't get rid of this stuff. I need more caps. There's nothing I need to spend caps on anymore. For me, I'm level 400 and whatever the hell I am. I think 434 on my main character. And I'm constantly sat there with 20-odd thousand caps because I'm like, I've got all the weapons I want. I've got all the plans that I need and want. There's not really any plans I really find very often to actually buy. And if you do, they're in a vendor for about 50 caps. The only thing I actually buy now is literally ammo. Ammo is the only thing I buy. However, if the trading, like the actual trading thing in game was caps, like it was meant to be, then we would actually have a purpose for caps. You know, it makes sense. But I'm going off a tangent. This doesn't limit bloody link to Treasury notes. Well, it kind of does, but still doesn't. However, these are just my thoughts. I look forward to seeing what you guys think in the comments section, as always. And I am not by any means hating on this game. I clearly really enjoy the game and love the game. Otherwise, why on earth would I have just spent the last 2.5 years making videos on it? So anyone that comments down below going, oh, you're just hating on the game, blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah, you're just crying over stuff. I hate you people. you just sat there angry at me for complaining about something that we all complain about. And if you don't know anyone that complains about this, you're clearly not talking to many people. Like I said earlier on in the video, if you agree with me, click on the like button. If you disagree, hit the dislike button. But give me a good reason to why you disagree and why you actually enjoy these limits. Personally, I don't enjoy them at all. So, you know, each to their own. Let me know what you think. But anyways, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed and want to see more Fallout 76 videos, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And have a good day. Bye-bye.